A major shift in the world just occurred. So, guys, a major shift in the world just occurred, and I don't think anyone really noticed. Now, yes, the Pope Francis, just passed away Monday. He was 88 years old. He was the 266th Pope to exist or to take office. And his death is already having people sort of nervous because there's theories or rumors going around that he is either the last pope or the pope after him is the last pope. And that pope sets off the apocalypse, which starts or ends in 2027, which is 2 years from now. But a lot of people are not paying attention to the fact that Klaus Schwab just resigned on the same day at the age of 88 years old. Now, when these two organizations, the Vatican and the World Health Organization, the World Economic Forum, when they do things, these things are not by accident. These things are by design. Everything they do, everything they say, how they move, how they walk, how they eat, it's all by design. So the fact that both of these two people, one passed away and another one resigned at the same age, was a little red flagging to me, and only because when I read the fact that Klaus Schwab was going to resign initially in 2027, the same year the apocalypse starts or ends. Because the way it's written, it seems like it's just going to end, but I am coming to the conclusion that it might start and last for a long time, the apocalypse. When Pope Francis passed away Monday, I found it interesting that Klaus Schwab leaves office Monday as well, as if he was timing his departure at the same time the apocalypse was going to start, or Pope Francis was going to leave. One of the two. His year of retirement was 2027, the same year as the apocalypse, was just, again, it stood out to me, and it rang weird. So now you have all of this emotion. And anytime, guys, somebody like Klaus Schwab gives up power the way he just gave up that power, it just stands out to me. It's just something that's not sitting right with me with that whole situation. Now, supposedly, the guy that's taking over Klaus Schwab's spot looks like this. Now, this guy looks weird, sick, and evil. There is nothing good about this guy. Good looking or anything. He just looks like something bad. It's all starting to get even more weirder or feel weirder. That feeling, guys, that we've been having for a long time, that bad feeling, is starting to look or shape like something that I'm not surprised. None of this is surprising me. So where do we go from here? Well, we have to unfortunately keep watching to see whether or not this unfolds into something very bad and something evil that kicks off the apocalypse. Now, the next pope, no one knows who that's going to be. I think there's 5 contenders right now. There's always that, curveball person that might enter the arena. But as of right now, these are, if I'm not mistaken, either the 5 or 6 popular contenders for the pope. Now, I don't know anything about these guys. I don't know their background. All I know is that whoever they pick is going to be the last one. Because in the St. Paul Basilica, inside that dome, if you will, or building, there are spots for each pope. And there are these round circular spots. And there is one more left. And after that one, supposedly, the apocalypse starts. So this is why people are nervous. And again, looking at what Klaus Schwab just did, the antennas went up. I'm like, wait a second. The Pope passed away. I'm like, all right, he's old. But, there's these prophecies. And I'm not really buying into the prophecies. At least I wasn't until Klaus Schwab did what he did. And then Klaus Schwab said that he was going to leave in 2027 when the apocalypse supposedly started. But then Pope Francis passed away and he leaves the office the same day. Something just doesn't feel right here. So anyway, other than that, I guess we're just going to watch this situation a lot closer And we're going to watch and pay attention to this situation a lot closer than we did the Blue Orion nonsense that's starting to look like explode in their face. No pun intended. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.